let's see. It says, are you kidding me? It says I'm vertical. Ugh. Am I there? Hey, Nicole. The light is in the way. Okay, sound is good, picture is good. Yay, except for I'm vertical. And that stinks. And I know I hit the button for horizontal. It even showed that it was horizontal. I'm gonna roll with it because I don't want to have to start it over. Sorry for anybody watching on their phone. And I just cut the air down in here because I am officially sweating. Hi, Sonia. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Beth. Let's see. It'll take it a minute. It's only, you know, like 95 outside. Only 95. I moved my light back over here so I could have somewhere to set my iPad because right here wasn't working for me, and this is much better and it doesn't take up any of my other space. Okay. So, UFOs won. UFOs won the poll. And I'm starting with finishing a crossbody strap. Then I'm going to move on to my bomb.com because I really want to finish it. And if I finish that in any normal amount of time, well, welcome Amazon. Then I'll work on Chloe's Lauren bag. Actually, I may try to tackle my Frank Jr. I don't know yet. Hi, Beatrice. Welcome. So if you're not in my Facebook group, well, thank you. If you're not in my Facebook group, I posted new woven labels for sale on my website yesterday. It's exciting times. I fell down the rabbit hole of suppliers and producers and manufacturers and stuff when I was ordering metal bag tags with my logo. And then I was like, oh, I should do, and my logo has not only my name, whoop, let me throw it in the floor. Where's that drop counter? Hey, Paula. Let's see. It has my name, but then at the bottom it has like this dress form with a handbag and a kitty. So on my metal tags, I just did my name. So let me throw that one in the floor. I decided I needed woven labels that just had like the art or the graphic. They are tiny, but they're adorable. They could be bigger, but they'll be great for clothing. Amazon, I'm from Alabama. So close. Southern for sure. Hey, Kathy. But yeah, woven labels. I had 3 different designs come up, or I designed 3 different ones that do not have my logo, and they're available on my website. Hey, Janet. Hey, Roy. I'm still practicing on putting my bobbin in without looking. I think I got it. So what's everybody up to on Wednesday morning? Roll Tide all the way. Oh, yay, Nicole, UFOs. So, ooh, making a Valora. That sounds fun, Kathy. Yesterday, I made myself a spinny wheel to help me decide what I needed to do. And I had things on there like cleaning off my cutting table. Jaded. Can I get an ew from you on that one? Cleaning within sewing. But, so I made the spinny wheel and put all the, I don't know, I had like 10 things on there. And, ew times 2. We can still be friends, Jaded. But I had these 10 things on there, 10-ish, I guess. And the first spin was clean my cutting table, and I was like, are you kidding me? So I did it, and I even time-lapsed it for my June recap. I gave up when it came to throwing away scraps. But it is much improved from what it was. And so when I was finished, I went back to the spinning wheel, and I removed that one and spun again. And the next thing was clean the cabin, and I was like, yeah, that's just gonna have to wait. So when I came out here this morning, I did sweep and put away a few things, but there's still some other stuff that needs to be done. Hi, Dana. Soco ducks. I haven't heard. I think it's been. Ew, laundry. No, I started a load of laundry this morning too. I'm not really a sports person. I'll watch Alabama football with Cat Dad, and that's about the extent of my sports involvement. That and high school football. Chloe is in the band, so we go to Friday night football when school starts. That's it. close to you in the Panhandle. I am in very North Alabama, almost to Tennessee. I can be in Tennessee or Mississippi in 20 minutes. Sonia's in Alabama too, Dana. She's in the Tuscaloosa area. So, semi-productive morning so far. M is in summer camp, summer reading camp. So she left for school this morning at 7. And part of your family goes for Auburn. I won't hold it against you, Jaded. Like I said, I only watch football with Cat Dad. That's about it. Okay, this is for my Taylor tote, and it is done. So, I hated to change my thread just for that, but it's done. Pensacola. Oh, okay. I lived in Pensacola for about a year when I was in my 20s. I did enjoy my time there. I'm gonna need this air to get to working. I'm still sweating. Oh, awesome, Paula. Which one did you get? I think we all enable each other in this sewing community. No live chat. Oh. I am, same as mine. I love mine. I have no complaints. And for what, if I were production clothing sewing, it would probably be different. But since I just sew for myself and the girls, I don't have any issues or complaints with it. I could probably learn to use it better, but that's about it. But yeah, we got the Cat Dad took M to school, and oh, I bet I threaded that, and I bet I don't have a bobbin. Your husband rolled his eyes. Yeah, I don't. Go figure. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm gonna wind a bobbin. Or two. But yeah, Cat Dad's outside mowing. I started some laundry, cleaned up after the kittens and got them fed, and then came out to the cabin. And I plan to stay here until Em gets home. So, thread and no bobbin. Oh my goodness, Nicole, we're a pair today. Oh, and I gave Cat Dad my oil bottle. I'm gonna beat him. He didn't bring it back. He was like, do you have any WD-40? And I'm like, no. And he was like, well, what do you have? And I'm like, well, I have my oil bottle. He's like, oh, that'll be perfect. I'll bring it back. And then he didn't. The flies are trying to take me over. We put up several pounds of squash and zucchini last night as well. I've got to fix that. If I'm not paying attention, it'll overfill because it doesn't cut off like it's supposed to. And we'll see, was it 6 quarts of pickles? Good times were had by all. Not really, but you know, it was a joint effort, so it made it go faster. I had Em bring the kittens outside. She was adorable. I wish I'd have took some pictures. She was running through the garden with them, and they were following her around and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we had fried green tomatoes for dinner the other night with some peas from a previous year that had been put up in the freezer. So I think I need to go grocery shopping. So once I do that, I'm gonna make this zucchini lasagna that Cat Dad sent me a recipe for. I don't know. It looked really good. I made an eggplant lasagna once, and it was really good, so I bet the zucchini would be too. Cat Dad wore his shirt from Sunday's Live yesterday. He loves it. So I guess I'll have to order some more Cupro so I can make him some more, because he was like, this is fabulous. I love it. Eggplant, yeah. So far, everything in the garden is coming in, with the exception of, like, the tomatoes are loaded with fruit, but they, none of them are ripe yet, except for, we've gotten a few cherry tomatoes. That's about it. But all the peppers are coming in, the squash, the zucchini, cucumbers, the peas and the okra are still growing. You love tomatoes but never tried green fried. I would say it's like similar to like fried squash or fried zucchini. I mean, if you're frying it, you can't really go wrong. It is the South, after all. And it's funny because I will eat fried green tomatoes, fried squash, fried zucchini, eggplant, and but I don't eat tomatoes unless they're in like salsa or marinara or cooked in something. Two summers ago, we had some cayenne peppers planted, and Cat Dad ate a ton of them. But then this year, like, he was eating them as fast as we were picking them, but this year, he said they're hot. He bit into one, he was like, I can't eat it, it's still too hot. And I don't do spicy, so. Okay. Let's see. I know I was working on this and I stopped so that I could add my tag, which I did, which I think means that I need to now sew this together and turn it, but I don't remember. Yeah. Okay, I added my handle, put the lining in the exterior, sew around the edges, leaving the bottom open. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that I needed to sew around the top of this, and I left it unfinished. Hopefully that handle will not get in my way. I think it's finally starting to cool off in here a little bit. So one of the other things that I'm looking at adding to the website that is a supply is this rhinestone cording. It's so pretty. well, not looking at, I am. I'm just waiting on it to come in. This was my sample, but um, it's so pretty. So I ended up getting, I think it was 6 colors, but these are, you know, you could use it for the drawstring in shorts or pants or hoodies. And I even saw on, I don't know if it was Pinterest or Facebook or something, where people were using this to make key fobs. So, but yeah, it will be really fun. So I got 6 colors to start. I think I got crystal, black, purple, obviously, and pink. So that's only 4 colors. Maybe rainbow, and I don't remember what the other. I know I got a rainbow. It's like a variegated ombre. But I don't remember what the other one is now. So, yeah, so I'll have to sew something up to use it. But I think it's so pretty, and I think it'll add the perfect touch. So, for all my clothing sewers out there, stay tuned. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I got to move this basket out of my way. And I'm knocking stuff in the floor already. There we go. Let's see, I'm trying to see if I'm gonna catch where I left off. Yeah. So it is on its way to me. It has already shipped. I need to track it. I could possibly have it this week. I'm not sure. So we'll see. Actually, I put that under there too, Sam. There we go. I'm also wearing one of my rhinestone shirts, if you're interested in my class. The class on the, I can't even remember now. It's a Saturday in June. I think it's a Saturday. I can't remember if it's the 25th or the 26th. It's available for tickets until next Monday. And then it will come down off of the website. That is to give me time to ship the kits. If you don't want the kit, then that option will stay available a little longer, but I probably should have trimmed that corner. Let me see if I can trim it without flipping it all the way back out. Let's see, what corner would I trim? Yeah. Have to break out the screwdriver. There we go. That actually looks halfway decent. And I didn't even have to break out the screwdriver. And it's the perfect opportunity to use my new Beth clips. I'm gonna have to find something to put them in besides this box, but there we go. Beth clips for the win. I'm gonna put them on these points. I mean, my only complaint is that they are not purple. But it'll be okay. Oh, I guess I could turn the camera a little more where you can see my sewing machine more. I didn't even think about that. I just realized that when I was looking up. They do hold very well. It's a little bit, I'm sure you probably get used to it like anything else. I remember I struggled when I first started using the like glitter clip style clips because I didn't start using them until I started working with knit fabrics. I had always used straight pins, and now I would probably die if I had to use a straight pin for anything. Okay. And I'm just flattening this out so that it there we go. That looks pretty dang good. Okay. All right. Turn out through the bottom and then top stitch and then set it aside for now. So I'm gonna start on the bottom and base that close. Sounds like Cat Dad is tearing the world down outside. I don't know. So Saturday is another sewing marathon. We're making the Eileen pool tote from So Majestic. I had the chance to meet Amber at the So Whatever Summit, and she's just the sweetest person. And I think I'm pretty sure I did a live cutting mine. I think it was last week. No, the week before. Oh. My thread got hung. Come on. I was like, what is wrong? And of course it's right on the top of the flap. It doesn't look too bad. I'll have to flip it over when I finish to see what the underneath looks like. But Brittany kicks off the marathon at 8 a.m. East, no, 9 a.m. Eastern. 8 a.m. for me. I think it's Brittany, and then me, and then Beth, and then Rhea. And then I think Kathy from Katie Handmade is after that. I haven't actually looked to see who goes, but yay! It looks beautiful. So I did the two clear zipper pockets on mine. All right, so what is next? Finish our exterior. Okay, so we're gonna set this to the side, and if I can get that up there. And we're gonna finish the exterior. So I need this piece and this piece. Hey, Nikki. How's it going? All right, exterior front panel. And I don't need that. Trying to, let's see, is this a square? I don't know. It's been so long since I cut it, I don't remember. It is a square, so it doesn't matter. Okay, which way do I want it to go? We're gonna go with it this way. Finished my last tester, and now I get to sew the photo bag for pics for the initial. Yay! Congrats! And then after that, it'll go to testers, right? Yay! Congratulations! That's so exciting. I know you have put a lot of work and effort into it. Okay, so if that one's going that way, that means this one goes this way. Okay. So you're happy to be done with that bit. I should have rewatched the sewing portion where Lauren and Brittany made theirs, because I added the D-ring and swivel clip like Brittany did in hers. I probably should have watched to see what the measurement was for this. So I am finishing up my bomb.com beauty bag that was part of the monthly project 2 months ago, I think it was. It might have even been 3. Pretty sure it was the April monthly project. And let's see, if this is like that and this folds over, yeah, that's definitely not gonna be April. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because April was the bomb.com, and then May was the diamond from SoFlo. And June is the mini E, I believe. Okay, I think I got it figured out, ish. I'm gonna roll with it. Hopefully it works out. help if that's in the right spot. There we go. Okay. So if that's centered there. There's a fly flying around my head. I believe it will be okay. I might take it up just a smidge. I don't think I actually moved it at all. Oh my goodness. Okay. You can cooperate with me at any time, and I won't be mad about it. Yeah, I didn't even attempt to cut out the June bag, which they just cut it out. I think it was last week. I was watching the replay this morning. So there is still time. Okay, let's see how that is. Okay, I think that'll be perfect. Here goes nothing. Let's see. And then I said I was going to turn this. There we go. Get a better view of my machine. Oh, that's so cute. There we go. So when it's all put together, it will fold down and clip together. And hopefully I didn't put it in the wrong spot. Okay, I can set this back to the side. All right. All right, we can set that aside. Pocket binding piece. I don't remember cutting that, but I bet I did. Let's see. Let me move all of that over here. Try not to shake the camera, sorry. Okay. Hey, Aslan. How's it going? should be this piece. Yes. Okay. Although I probably didn't need to cut it the same way that I did. But it is what it is. Avoiding the smoke by staying in and working on another arena. Are y'all having wildfires there? The smoke from Canada. Oh no, that's terrible. I know Yvonne commented on my post earlier that she was at work and she couldn't watch the live. And as soon as I saw her name, it made me think about the fact that she was in California. I was going to send her a message later and ask her how things are. You have the smoke too? Wow, that's crazy. We don't. I guess it blows up towards the north. I don't know. We are hot and humid. That is the only thing we got going on. I bought Cat Dad some electrolyte stuff to put in water because he loves to be outside but refuses to drink water of any kind. Oh, Canada. Y'all are, oh my gosh. Y'all, you said Canada and I thought California. I don't know what I was thinking. Cat Dad's been watching the news way too much. Every time he turns it on, I'm like, can I go to bed now? Because I was thinking, Ohio's not anywhere near California. But it makes sense. You said Canada. Oh, me. And I'm not geographically challenged. I just misread. Cat Dad would tell you I'm geographically challenged, but I'm not. Oh, thanks, Nicole. I started a new TV series a couple days ago because I love all the like medical drama type shows. Like I've already watched The Pit and I don't know. I used to watch Chicago Med. I haven't watched it in a while. But I started watching Sky Med, and it's based out of Manitoba. So, But I watch it when I'm not watching TV with Cat Dad because he's like, can we watch something else? Like, I would watch Law and Order SVU all the time, and he's like, yeah, I know. Like, after like, I would just watch it continuously, and after, like, 2 episodes, he's like, can we watch something else? Yeah. And I like all the Law and Orders, not just SVU, but SVU is my favorite. I like all the NCISs too. Nikki. I think I'm gonna add this woven label to this clear pocket. Like, I think it would be cute to be on there. Let's see. Oh, I did put tape on it, and I'm gonna use it, even though it's clear, and I don't care. Until they got rid of all your faves. Yeah. I've been watching NCIS Origins, and I got caught up to, like, it didn't have any more episodes, so I need to go back and see if there's some new ones out. Same with Grey's. Yeah, I used to watch Grey's too, and then I got okay. I did get it centered. Good for me. Okay. I know Brittany and Rhea like reality TV, and I don't really, it's not my thing. I did watch, I forgot what the name of it is now, but it was like kind of reality, like competition shows, like they do the competition cooking or whatever, but this was for glass blowing. And I was enjoying that. But I don't watch like Big Brother or anything, or Survivor, any of that. Criminal Minds. Yeah, I got behind on Criminal Minds too, and then I started watching it from the beginning, but then I found other stuff to watch, and then, but I don't typically watch a lot of TV by myself, so that's probably part of the reason too. Because typically if we're watching TV, it's something me and Cat Dad are watching together. I don't know why I pulled that to the back, because it's clear vinyl. I should have backstitched Too late now. It's for me, and it's on the inside of a pocket. No one's ever gonna know. Can I melt that enough to... Okay. Looks pretty good, but I love this tag. Ooh, where's it at? There we go. Sorry, can't sewing. Bye. Okay. Okay. Take my exterior and lay it along the bottom. And base the sides and the bottom. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad I put the tag there. I can't believe how amazing my cutting of this clear vinyl is. It lines up almost perfectly with, I got one little spot of overhang right there. Must have seriously taken my time. I think I was cutting this out when Brittany and Lauren were live cutting this project. So. Okay, there we go. Cute little slip pocket. All right. 2 side accent panels and match the long edges. Make sure the rectangles facing the center. Do I even have those pieces? I do. Wow, would you look at that? Okay, 1 and 2, and then, oh, yeah. And I have another piece of clear that I don't know what it's for, but it's there. Okay, well, so this one is going to go on this side. And it pretty much just sticks to itself because with the clearish coat on that Ace glitter vinyl, and then the that clear vinyl on that slip pocket, it just sticks to itself. Okay. Rhea and I were talking about watch hours and subscribers and stuff earlier, and she was like, you should just go live like an entire day and make a quilt start to finish, and you won't have any problem hitting your watch hours. And I was like, oh, I could do a July-Halloween series where I go live and I put together this Halloween quilt kit that I've had for no less than 2 years. And it's already like pre-cut and everything. Like, I just have to sew it together. And I love me some Halloween. But the only problem with that, and that would be amazing. Oh, I did. Summerween sews, yeah. The only problem with that, if I do July-Halloween, I may have to call it Summerween instead, because I think it's the 3rd week of July, I'm going to be in Ohio visiting Brittany. And then we come back from that, and the very next weekend after we come back, when we leave for our cruise that we're taking the girls on for their summer vacation before school starts back. So pretty much for 2 full weeks in July, I will be unavailable. I think I'm going to miss... I had my calendar out. I think I'm going to miss like 3 Sunday lives, which is kind of sad. Maybe I'll have to try to do like something pre-recorded and make it like a premiere. Because I'll be able to be online. I just won't be here. Hey, Molly. Seam allowance facing the side panel. Okay, so I did have it right. Don't be sad, Beth. But I am going to get to visit Brittany, so hopefully we will convince her to use her cover stitch. For the first time ever. She's only had it for, you know, probably as long as I've had mine. Aslan, it is out of the box. I don't think it's been threaded though. Molly, Paula just bought a cover stitch. She was telling us earlier. Yeah, she's at least ahead of me. I mean, I left mine in the box for an entire year until Aslan told me to take it out. She was literally said, stop what you were doing right now and take it out of the box. Cassiopeia is ×2. Good luck, Nicole. So I've been live for a little over an hour. I haven't finished it. Well, I did finish a crossbow strap. Okay, so repeat that same step with the front panel. So I can set this to the side, and then I need these pieces. And we're coming back to this. It's okay for it to stay in the box. Jaded, it doesn't help you if it's in the box. One of these days, I'm actually going to get Cat Dad out here to drill the hole in my desk for my power cord. Or one of these days, I'm just going to go get the drill and the hole saw and do it myself. You can find sergers, not cover stitch, but sergers quite frequently on Marketplace. And then also, I need to see if I have a cord that will fit it, but Cat Dad got me this Juki serger for $5 at Goodwill. Hopefully it works, but it does not have a power cord. So I need to see if the one that I have will fit it. And then I can play around with it, but you know, life. And I can't remember if I backstitched. I'm gonna do it again. You got your first cover stitch on Marketplace? I was looking because Amber was saying that she wanted a cover stitch, and I was like, well, if I find one near me, I'll bring it to you at the summit. But I never did find one. Bye, Nikki. Have fun. Any info on how to thread it. Oof. Yeah, mine at least has the thread path like labeled on the front of the machine. This one just has dots. It doesn't have actual like arrows, so I will probably have to look up how to thread it or guess. Okay, so I did that. All right, so now we're gonna take our front panel and add our base. YouTube, yes. If it's from the 70s, though, there's probably not a video on it. I don't know, there might be. Molly's on YouTube quite a bit. She probably already checked. So, Steve's still in the box, too. Aww. Brought you some vinyl. I wish Cat Dad would bring me some food. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's see. What are we? Top stitch through the seam allowance on the bottom panel and set aside. All right. Well, let's see. I got really close to my Decaville heavy right here. Let's see if I can trim it down just a smidge. I didn't actually sew through it, but it's making that seam not want to fold over nice like it's supposed to. Bye, Molly. I don't know what Cat Dad is doing. It sounds like he's weed eating, but we don't even have the weed eater right now. Come on. There we go. Whew, that was rough. Cat, where? None of the cats are in here. Not even Marlena. I totally did not notice this, but I stitched a box around my Decaville heavy, but the stitching here lines up with my top stitching right here. I couldn't do that again if I wanted to. Okay. All right. take my flap and lay it centered over the back. Vinyl side up. All right. Let's see. Set that out of my way. Oh, hey, Melissa. The vinyl panels should line up perfectly next to the flap, and they do. But I'm only basting it on the bottom. Okay. That didn't work out so well. My vinyl shifted. I probably should have clipped that together. Probably should have clipped it together. Let's see if I can fix it going this way. Fixed it enough. All right. Oh, I'm getting the sniffles. Finishing up my bomb.com beauty bag from the April monthly project, because I'm a procrastinator and I start things and don't finish them. It's life. That is so cute. Okay. Now we're ready to, I know, isn't it cute? And so I'm using the roses and the Ace glitter as my exterior, which came out fabulously together. And then I paired it with some of the purple Renew canvas on that side for the lining with the clear glitter vinyl. And then the rest of my lining is the So Whatever Studio water resistant canvas. Oh. Okay, so I need these pieces, and then I can set that to the side. You just wanted the quilted black? Yeah. Okay, so this is, I think, the zipper for the top, so I can set that to the side. I guess I had more left to do on this than I realized. And I'm also talking. I'm a pretty slow sewer anyway. Brittany was asking me, she was like, how long do you think it'll take me to make this marathon bag? And I'm like, oh, for you, probably an hour. You You sew way faster than I do. Okay, take the 7-inch zipper. That's whatever this one is. I don't think it's 7, but yes, Melissa, marathon is on Saturday. And I couldn't be more excited. We are making the Eileen pool tote from So Majestic. Lay it face down centered on the clear vinyl lining zipper pocket piece. But I don't remember which one that is. Lining zipper pocket. Okay. That I think is gonna be this piece. Yes. I don't know what that one's for, but I have it. I did already sew all of my zipper tabs on, so that's good. Okay. Zipper pull going to the left, right sides together, and I will clip this and not be ridiculous and try to not clip it. Yes, Melissa, it is huge. Like, it is massive. But I love it. It lives up to its name because it is a fabulous pool tote. And it's all rectangles, so you don't have to cut out any pattern pieces. And Amber's directions were really good and easy to follow. I hadn't made one of her patterns before, so. Flip it up and top stitch. Let's see. There are pattern pieces, but if you, like me, like to cut with a ruler, you don't have to use the pattern pieces, but they do exist. So I know some designers don't include pattern pieces for rectangles, but she did include pattern pieces. And they're not weird, you just like what you like. And there is nothing wrong with that. Do I want to put this other label on here? Maybe not. Okay. I was, I guess, on a mission to see how many woven labels I could put in this bag at once. Or not woven, just labels in general. And I already have 1, 2, 3. Oh, every time I do that, I shake the phone. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Take one of the linings. So I can set that to the side. And I need my ruler. And I can't use that ruler because it's not big enough. Let's see if I can get this one. There we go. There we go. And that should be enough. All right. And all right. Face down, centered. From the top, stitch along the unsewn edge of the zipper. Clear vinyl upside down above the edge of the lining, and it is. Okay. Whoop. Let's see. And here goes nothing. I managed to keep it lined up so far, at least. Shocking. Okay. There we go. All right. All right. And now it wants me to fold these in. Fold in all the raw edges. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think I did it on the other one, but dang. Trying to fold up clear vinyl to sew it is not the best thing. I think I did it on my other one though. Oh no, you only had to fold up the bottom. That's why, because the edges were in the seam allowance. Work better if I... Let me just play with this here. There's no picture for this. Hope I'm doing this right. We're gonna go with it. It's gonna be fine. One more clip. Should have probably just used the tape. And because I'm the hot mess that I am, I'm totally starting in the bottom corner and sewing. Instacart Aslan. I should Instacart Aldi. And then I won't have to go. I like going to Aldi though. I've been putting it off though because I've been trying to use up stuff we have here at the house. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can do Costco. I used to do it for work. Costco and Sam's. Okay. Don't you have a teenager that's driving? Send him to the store. I'm terrified to let Chloe drive, but at the same time, I find myself wishing for her to be able to drive after having Lily. He's working at camp now. When Lily turned 16, it was like the best thing ever. I mean, it didn't stop me from worrying, but I was grateful to have another driver in the house. And then now that she's on her own and we don't have another, well, I mean, there's me and Cat Dad, but it's not the same as having a teenage driver, even though you worry about them. Okay, so I can set that to the side because it is finished. So now I need this. Not exactly sure what I was doing with that, but okay. Hey, that was quick. I am still going. I'm at least gonna finish this before I get off of the live. Let's see. 1:30 my time will be 2 hours, so it's still fine. This pen is not working. Okay. There we go. It is on the back, so it doesn't matter. Place slip pocket lining piece. Centered from the top main lining. Right sides together and sew around the box. Okay. There we go. Sewing around the box. And let me go ahead and knock that stitch length on down. Box that I can barely see. And hopefully it will be straight. flipping the floor. Okay. What will stop me from being live for an extra extended amount of time will be hunger. Because I have no snacks. And eventually my cup will be empty. But I do want to try to finish this. So. Okay. Cut the middle and pull it through. Oh my goodness. There we go. Thick stuff. What is the ideal length of time for a live? And y'all have to answer because we've already established that I can't do polls until I hit 500 subscribers. Only 104 to go. You're good for a long live, yeah. Trying to clean Thea's room. I didn't say anything bad about you while you were gone. Okay. I said you were a much faster sewer than I am. I did say that. We talked about how your cover stitch is out of the box, but not threaded. And hopefully, when I come visit, we can put it to use. We can use it to make you a donut cat dress for CatCon. Oh. I would say probably 3 to be on the safe side because of the skirt, but once I get live, I can cut one and I can tell you for sure. Because I was planning on cutting one anyway. You can grab extra. You can make the a matching one after CatCon's over. We're gonna use the Sweetheart dress from Patterns for Pirates, Jaden. Okay, top stitch around, and then take my second lining and put it right sides together and sew. Not all the way around. You could totally just use the skirt and add a waistband, or the skirt part of the pattern for the dress and add a waistband. I want to say people have actually used that pattern to do that. It makes an awesome circle skirt. Is that the Hepburn top? Aslan? I want to make one like that. I can't remember if the Hepburn is made for mermaids or P4P. Yeah, I did a live making one, Jaded. I don't remember. Oh, it was the one that I did for Valentine's Day. I used the lips fabric. That was the, I don't know. Okay. I don't think I've made that one or have that one. I have a bunch. Okay, finished that step. So we're ready to finish now. Yay! All right. Top zipper. I did mark my centers. Centered on the front exterior piece. So that's gonna be this one. This is my front. So centered, going left to right. Ooh, if you get extra fabric, Brittany, we could make you a cocoon cardigan with donut cats as well. That'll be fun. You have it to wear all the time. Okay. The front exterior piece is longer than the zipper, so there will be a gap. I have a gap. And I did zipper tabs on each end. So, lining piece with the slip pocket. Centered on top. Yay. I feel like I'm finally making some progress. And let's see. Here we go. Okay. As long as it isn't you doing it. Yeah. Okay. Carefully press from the lining side, top stitch along the top of the exterior panel. And only zipper tab to zipper tab. Okay. Always nice. Yeah. I love to play lives when I'm out here in the cabin doing things. Well, and even when I'm out here, like I'll play like lives that I missed or tutorials or whatever. Or if I'm behind, like when I was working on this, I was actually replaying the live from when Brittany and Lauren sewed this. And if I hadn't gone live, that's what I would have been doing right now. But I'm like, gotta get those hours, girlfriend. Yeah. I feel like I forget how to sew when I'm live most of the time. I think my brain stops functioning. Yeah. It's a no? You looked at it. Oh my goodness. That definitely could have been some better top stitching. Oof. That zipper's going to be wavy. Good thing there's a flap to cover it up. Okay. Repeat with the other one. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I like mail openings, but then it gets me in trouble because then I tend to go buy stuff that I probably don't need to buy. Like I was watching the What's Releasing June 15th video from Lauren this morning, and I was like, oh, I need all of those. Oh, and there's a lining. Gotta clip that on. This is like a peekaboo on steroids. Scared of the furnace. I do remember that, Jaded. Okay. Had to make sure Cat Dad went to get Emily. It's that time. Okay. Here goes nothing. I'm almost done. Sort of. Finally ended up with the zipper thingy too. Yay! Okay. Flip that over and top stitch that side now. There went the ruler in the floor. Okay. And I think it will be easier to fold this side up. Whoa. To get this under here. There we go. Let's see. My second side of top stitching isn't looking like it's gonna be any less wavy, but again, it's for me. And it's gonna be covered by a flap, so. It will be totally okay. Okay. That was definitely the better side of top stitching. On the back, of course. Okay. What's next? Separate the lining from the exterior. Okay. I'm gonna clip this together. Oh, look at that. It was perfect. Yay. It probably could have been a little bit tighter. We'll see when it's all finished, but it's probably pretty spot on. Okay, separate exterior from lining. And let's see. Line up the edge of the bottom panel and sew the bottom panel to the back, just like you did with the front, except for the flap is sandwiched in between. Got it. Yes, this purple is awesome. It was the exclusive colorway for the Wizardry getaway last year, and probably the main reason why I signed up at the very last minute. Like, I'm talking a week before it was supposed to happen. No, I'm not going to be able to go. Is it? I think it's Labor Day weekend, right, Kathy? I will be in Tennessee at Pickle Fest vending. So, all right. It says to open the zipper all the way so we can top stitch. And then that means I gotta unclip this after I clipped it together. Labor Day weekend, yep. Yep, I will be at Pickle Fest. Figure out where my threads are. Get out of the way. That actually was not that bad. Definitely went better than when I did the front. And, let's see. My top stitch lines up on that side too. I could not do that again if I tried. Okay. Square the corners of the exterior bottom only. Wait, no. I gotta sew the sides up first before I can square the corners. Unzip the zipper, top stitch. We did that. Yeah, line up the sides of the lining and the exteriors. Yeah, it rarely, if I was trying to do it, it never would have happened. But I'm okay with happy accidents. Okay. Now if I could just get this right here to line up like it's supposed to. Come on. There we go. Just took an extra clip. One side down. One more lining to go. Here we go. All right, let's see. All right. I'm excited to finish this. Choke down a smoothie. You go for it, girl. I will be getting me something to eat as soon as I finish this. Oh, let's see. Okay. Now I can move on to the other side. Now square the bottom to the exterior only. Okay. Oh. Nikki, I don't think you were on yet when I said that we had put up 6 quarts of pickles yesterday and several packs of squash and zucchini into the freezer. canning season has officially begun. Cat Dad has also taken to making TikToks of the kittens, which leads me to believe that he enjoys them. From the man that wouldn't touch them when I first got them because he didn't want to get attached. He's a goner, yeah. I got a picture of him yesterday. He came in the house and laid on the bed, and all 5 kittens were climbing on him, and one of them was laying on his arm and fell asleep. But yeah. And I got it on camera. Yeah. There's 5 kittens. My brother is taking 2 of them. But he's in the process of getting a new house, and I'm like, all right, but you're gonna have to have these kittens before I go to Ohio. So, aw, ragdoll. Okay. Square the corners. I did that. And then any kitty is my dream kitty. The dogs need to grow up first. Yeah, but you need to get the kitten now while the dogs are puppies so they can grow up together and then they'll be friends and not fight. Turn the bag right side out with the bottom of the lining still unsewn. All right, we're turning. Hey, Linda. I am about to wrap it up. I hope. We'll see how long it takes me to turn this. Don't tempt you. Okay, we're halfway there. All right, so that can get stuffed down in there. poking that out. I'm looking out. I am finishing my bomb.com from the April monthly project with Brittany and Lauren. And then I'm gonna go in the house and get a snack, and then hopefully come back out and finish my diamond that was the May project. That's also half finished. I gotta check on Emily though, because she should be home. She's probably gonna go next door and play with her cousin. His mom just texted. Nicole, that's the perfect age to add a kitten. Well, hey, Gail. Oh, my hands don't hurt. I will be glad for the kittens to get a little bit bigger, and they're starting to get that way now. But these kittens were bottle fed, so I'm still training them to eat dry food. And they think when it's dinner time, they should climb my legs like I'm their own personal cat tree. So, there we go. What did I do with my screwdriver? Right now, they just make a bigger mess with the cat food than I think they eat of it. So, there's that. From floor to your shoulder. Oh my gosh. Cheese likes to headbutt, and he immediately will follow me to the restroom because he thinks I'm gonna cut the water on for him. Look at that. It could have been just slightly tighter, but considering I had no idea what I was doing, and also when I put stuff in it, that'll give me some room for it to expand. So I think I did a great job, although I have no idea what the measurement is because I didn't measure it or write it down. Okay. So I need to reach in my pocket and pull it out. And then I need to pull my lining through my pocket, I guess. Yes. All right. So the bottom of the lining, still turn it right side out and line up the bottom edges right sides together, and then box the corners. Okay, so let me center that. Thank y'all. I'm excited to have it finished. catching on. There we go. Before I tuck that back in, I gotta box my corners. Okay. See if I can finagle this under here. One down. And one more to go. Okay. And I was right. I do hear the weed eater, but it's not Cat Dad. So I knew it couldn't be after I looked outside and the car was gone. So I knew he had gone to get Emily. And if it got loud, I'm sorry. They're weeding right beside my cabin. Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Okay. Now I can tuck that back down. Close my pocket. You can definitely hear it. Yeah, I figured. I mean, he's like literally right here out the window. He is getting things, yep. And that's okay. He can get things done, and I'll be right here. I can use one of my new labels. Let's see. I think I'll get it started and then put it in there. Oh, come on. There we go. If I ever use all of these, I'll have to make them bigger next time. But they'll be good for clothes. And I can put my label on my clothing too. Even if it is just for me. It's So tiny. Where's that screwdriver? Get that corner poked down in there. There we go. 79F. Yeah, we're like 95 today here, EJ. It's definitely hot and humid. Let's see. I don't know if that got. All right. So there's my inside, my clear pocket, and my slip pocket, and then my other slip pocket, and then I have the 2 clear zipper pockets on the flap, and then like I already showed you, I added the swivel and D-ring. So there it is. I finished it. Even if I don't accomplish anything else today, I did clean my cabin. I went live for not quite 3 hours, and I finished a strap, crossbody strap somewhere, and my bomb.com. So hopefully I can go get some food, and then I can come back out, and maybe somebody else will go live and I can finish my diamond. So I hope everyone has a great afternoon, and I will see y'all Sunday. Bye.